Hey guys. So I'm sure you're wondering kind of some things like where have I been and what have I been up to, and I just want to answer that real quickly before we get into the planning of next week. I am in my last year of grad school and it's been extremely busy doing internships both in and out of town, but I am happy to say that I am set to graduate in December and I will be returning to a full-time job, and I won't have to come home every night and do homework for 6 hours, and I'm so excited. But with that came some life choices, and I had to put planning on the back burner for a little bit, and that was extremely sad. My life doesn't feel quite as fulfilling as it had been necessarily, but I'm here to get that on the right track. We are actually going to Hawaii in December for a couple of weeks after graduation, and I won't be in town until January regardless. So after the first of the year, my plan is to make videos again, trying to get into this whole thing. I know a lot of you guys have been interested in how I get from a blank spread to this, and that's what I kind of want to show. But here's where I'm at right now. Some things have stayed the same and some things are a little bit different. Today is Sunday, November 18th, which is why that's not filled out. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. Probably doing nothing, but I want to leave it open. So my planning style is more of a plan as you go. I put my backbone down and then I, day by day, kind of plan out what I'm doing. So here's where we're at. I'm still doing yoga, not every day, sometimes not even at all during the week. So I am trying to get back into that. That'll be one of my goals for the new year. I hate saying like goals for the new year because like I should just start that goal now. But honestly, I know if I start it now with grad school and going to Hawaii, it's not going to happen. So we're less focused on the yoga right now, more focused on the water. If you've seen me, you know me, I was drinking like 80 plus ounces of water a day. That's pretty much all I drink. That and coffee. I don't even drink all that much coffee, to be honest, but I've really let that slip, and I know why. Some of my first round, bathroom breaks didn't happen, and if you went to the bathroom, that meant you weren't seeing patients, and it was really stressful, so I just stopped. Yeah, super healthy. Also, one of the things that I'm doing for the month of November is No Desserts November, set up by me. So going strong now. What is it? 18 days, no desserts. Technically no desserts. Big debate on whether or not a cinnamon roll, if I eat it for breakfast, is that a dessert? Yeah, still not healthy, so it kind of goes with that whole thing. But nonetheless, I am putting my memories, some like funny things, some highlights, some sad things, down here in the sidebar. So that is pretty much what my sidebars look like for the entire year, I'm pretty sure. So every day, planning a little bit. I got really sick on Thursday, so I ended up having to cancel my plans with my friend Braylee. Honestly, my checklist really isn't going so great as of late. But I am currently at home. I get to drive home Friday after work, and I'm so excited to spend the next, week here at home. I'm pumped. Here we are right now. I'm filming for the first time in what feels like forever, and need to have all this done and taken care of by noon so I can watch my Cowboys play. Alright, let's get into planning next week. Next week is the week of November 19th through the 25th, which also happens to be Thanksgiving. And you're wondering, why, Kayla? Why aren't you doing a Thanksgiving spread? I don't do Thanksgiving anymore, apparently. The last year and this year, my husband and I decided that we are going to the Cowboys game, and we're going to watch that on Thanksgiving. Again, if you know me, the holidays stress me out. I am naturally a very anxious person. I deal with anxiety and depression, and the holidays make it 100 times worse. And to be completely honest, if I can just skip the holidays and do something fun, that's what I want to do, because then I end up not being a hateful person, and I like me a whole lot better if I can avoid increasing my anxiety. So again, on the sidebar this week, oh, I guess I should tell you which kit I'm using. That would be nice, huh? Okay, so I am using the football kit from Sweet Kawaii Design. So like I said, Backbone. I've had this planned out actually a few months ago, to be honest, and here we are. This is what I have left in the kit. I have a whole row of headers because I've really been kind of planning like kind of like a staggered look. It's not like preset staggered. It probably will be this week, but like I said, I've been going like day by day. So sometimes the full box is up here, and sometimes it's in the middle, and sometimes it's on the bottom, and sometimes I don't have a full box at all. However, with this kit, I have some functional stickers left. These two flags are meant for the Erin Condren up in the corner. I don't have that little page flag with this design. I have a full sheet of full boxes. I have some more full boxes and a whole bunch of flags with utensils, which I may end up using these this week just because I actually have meals planned out for the first time in at least 10 weeks because I haven't been here. And then page of half boxes and quarter boxes, which is awesome. The last page had the date covers and the bottom strips. So the best thing about Sweet Kawaii Design, since you know I'm obsessed, is one, they're removable. The stickers can be repositioned at any time. These have sat down for a couple of months, so I do need to be pretty careful if I choose to move some things, which I probably won't. But if I do, I'll show you how careful you have to be. But also, like, one person in the Facebook group said, make a football kit. And Tasia said, yeah, I don't do football. And we said, no, here's all these puns. Please make a football kit. And she did. It was amazing. So now we have a football kit, which is perfect for this week. Yes, also excuse the nails. That's going to be on here. I should probably write that down because it's not. And I'm doing that at some point. I don't know, maybe today I'll do it. Nails. I need to redo my nails because I have Color Street, which is like the stickers, and I have a set for Cowboys. Cowboys colors, football. Great time. So I am going to actually fold this in half and trying to keep you guys as centered as possible because I'm still not good at this. But I am Monday. Right now, I actually have a week off of my internship, which means I am at home, which means I can actually go to my schools that I work in and see my students and see my coworkers. I've missed them so much. So what I am going to do is probably put a half box down just to note that I'm going to work. And I'm actually taking all the things that I have gathered up in the last few months, because, you know, I'm not at work, but I'm still thinking about work, and I'm still buying things for work, and I'm thinking about my students constantly. So what I want to do is figure out which full box I'm using. So dark green, I am going to kind of color block. I don't know how that's actually going to work out because, okay, I have two dark greens, but I have 3 dark green boxes, so I kind of have to figure out which one I don't want. So I like big punts and I cannot lie. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and are you ready for some football? So I'm definitely using that one. I like that one. It's so funny. Which one could I reuse? Honestly, I could reuse any of these for a football game day any time, I suppose. So let's just use the 2 football ones, I guess. Also, so here's one thing about Sweet Kawaii Design, and she's talked about this before, Tasia's mentioned this, is that with the darker, more saturated colors, they do tend to shrink the vinyl. So if that bothers you, don't get the dark colored, or go to another shop and get their dark colored kits, I suppose. But she's mentioned this before, light colored kits really work with her vinyl and the inks that she uses. So as you can probably tell, there's a little bit of space and gapping between the actual sticker and where it was cut. To me, the first time I had it, it drove me nuts. However, doesn't bother me as much anymore, and the fact that I'm not actually using the full box within a full box is actually helpful. So actually what I want to do first, I think, is mark down that I'm going to work. And I have a dark green full box. I've been doing a lot of like spacing in between, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, like putting little tiny gaps, and that's been helping me not be so overwhelmed with everything that I've got going on. So I am going to put this one down, and I will probably have to pull in some other stickers, some functional stuff. That's okay. So, like as you can see, like there's just like this tiniest bit of sliver right there. It might bother me later, but right now it's not. So we're just gonna roll with it. Another thing that I have been doing is, rather than using the utensils with the clouds, I've been using the clouds for different things. So Monday night is the finale of Dancing with the Stars, and I am obsessed with Bobby Bones. I love listening to the Bobby Bones show. I have to listen to it on a podcast because where I live currently doesn't offer the show, which is sad. They need to get with the times here. Actually, I'll probably move this down. So I'm just putting down this header, and then I've been taking a cloud, and I've been layering it. I'm going to push it off to this side because I'm going to put a little icon right here of some sort. I'm not there yet. I haven't decided. But I'm going to write down in here Dancing with the Stars. I'm also going to put down a quarter box. And we'll see. If I need to move that cloud up a little bit so it looks a little bit more even, I'll do that. It's dipping down into here, but it's not really bothering me. There's a space I could, we'll see. Like I could move that up just a touch, but I think that'll work. Yeah, okay, so there's that. I'm going to mark down in here that I am working, and I will probably wait to write until later because I've had some coffee this morning and nothing else to eat with it, so my hands are pretty shaky, and when that happens, I'm not a fan of my handwriting, so I'll probably hold off on that. But that's I'm going to mark down that I am working, or not working because I'm not really getting paid for it, but I'm going to go to work. I'm going to visit everyone and watch my students. I am probably going to mark down that I need to clean the bathroom because I do. It just needs to happen, unfortunately. And then down here, I'm going to watch that. We are watching Dancing with the Stars because vote for Bobby Bones. He needs to win. I'm super pumped about it, and I'm ready to watch it. So that's happening. Tuesday, I am referring back to this sheet that I have. And this is kind of my cheat sheet for the week. Tuesday, I'm going to work. So I'll probably put down another... I'll probably put down another half box in the same spot just because it's the same thing. And it might not be quite super even, but it'll do. I don't know that I want to do my full box yet. Possibly. I'm not sure. Tuesday I need to work. I have bills due, so that needs to happen. I need to put those down. So I'm gonna break into my binder here, and I can't zoom out with the technology that I have right now because this is my phone. I can't really zoom out. So I do have these bill dues, but then I also just got these a couple weeks ago, which I will probably use for these. So there it is, George, which is a monster. I don't know. He's freaking adorable, in my opinion. And I'm going to put my 2 bills down here at the bottom. And to do that with shaking hands, I am going to line it. They're not exactly sized to fit across. They're just a tad short, I think. But I'm going to just use 2 of them. back to back because this kit didn't come with any Bill Do stickers, which is a-okay. I don't really need them since I have a ton and I have no idea if that's going crooked or not, so we are going to think it is. It's so hard to tell. So there's that. I'm going to put those away real fast. So those 2 bills, I've got 2 bills due that day. I don't have any other bills due the rest of the week, which is sweet. So Tuesday, I am, oh shoot. See, this is what happens when I think. I am trying to really keep up with our budget right now with going to Hawaii and all this extra expenses for grad school. I need to purchase more of these. The budget's tight. I'm just being honest here. It's real tight. So I am going to put a time to budget on Monday. And I'm also going to flip over and put a time to budget on Saturday. That didn't come off at all. Oh dear. Okay. And I've been putting them in the to-do section with these little stickers, and they fit perfectly. Normally it's not, the check flag obviously doesn't look like that. It looks a little different depending on the kit you get, but it's not, they don't ever look like that. So I'm gonna set those back in there. What else? Trash. Tuesday I need to take out the trash. So because I haven't been here, I haven't had to take out the trash, and my husband's been doing a really great job for the most part, or as far as I know, because I'm not here to see whether or not the trash is getting taken out. So I've got, again, little George with the trash can. George is just like the perfect color. For some reason, it doesn't bother me. Like, no matter what kit it is, George's color just never clashes. So I'm actually going to put George a little bit on the header, just because if I put him up here, he's going to go into the 4th item checklist, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to put him down there. Good. Okay, so I'm marking down that I'm working there. I literally have nothing else going on. Going to work. And so full box, but I don't see, this is where like this whole spacing thing gets kind of if I put a full box here, then I'm stuck with like a sliver of space that I'm not gonna be super happy with. And I really don't have anything else going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably going to move this down to the very bottom. Move this down a touch. Again, trying to keep that as even as I can. I'm not perfect by any means. So I think I do have 2 greens that I get to use, so I can use both of these. But I also have a full box with a little bit of a box there, so I could write in it. But since I don't have anything else going on, and what's likely going to happen is I'm probably going to come home and watch Netflix. As likely. So we'll just do the Hut Hut. And I'm actually going to bring it down. Again, hoping that we're at least going somewhat straight. And now I have this space here, so I don't know. See, aren't you guys so lucky you get to hear my train of thought? Oh, man. This is what's really hard about kind of pre-planning for me, is that I'm not always set in what I want to do. Because come Tuesday, something might pop up. It really might. Like, maybe I'll have lunch plans. I won't, but what if I do? I think that should be a big enough space to put a quarter box down. And since I have enough quarter boxes for 1 a day this entire week, I think that's what's gonna happen. That's fairly even. I can always go move it. And honestly, I could, I can actually bring this down and then I can put an icon there. I'll figure out what I'm doing with that later. Wednesday, I have a lot I need to do Wednesday, because my schools aren't actually in session on Wednesday. It's days off for them, so I need to do a lot of things. We are possibly doing Friendsgiving at my friend's house. So let's see. This is a brown. I have 3 brown full boxes. And I only have 2 spots. And I've got a lot going on Wednesday, so actually doing a full box is gonna suck. But it must be done. I have the Huddle is Real, Don't Interference My Space, and then the other one says Hustle, Hit, Never Quit. I'm probably going to do the Huddle is Real because got a lot going on. I'm actually going to drop this all the way down to the bottom. Well, not all the way. I'm going to leave a little bit of a space. But you know what I mean. And possibly doing a Friendsgiving at my friend's house in Wichita because we are driving down to Wichita Wednesday night and then driving the rest of the way to Dallas Thursday morning. So I am going to put this half box here possibly for that. And if not, you know what? I'll just change it to something else. Like I'll just mark that we're going down to Wichita. Another thing that I need to mark down. I've got a lot of things I can put up here. I am doing lunch with my husband. He started a new job and it is actually in Kansas City and I have the day off, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mark that down. No, actually I'm gonna do what I showed you on Monday where I put down is that even going straight? I don't think so. Oh, shoot. Oh. I'd like to chalk this up to like, oh, I'm just so tired. No. I'm not tired at all for the first day in a while. I think my body just kind of shut down on Thursday. I'll probably put an icon over here. So we'll move this over here to this side. I'm going to use the utensil on this one. Mark my lunch plans. I don't know where we're going. I don't really know anything other than he asked me if I could do lunch that day because he gets an hour lunch now, which he's never had. And he doesn't really know what to do with his time. I think, please let it fit. If not, I'll be doing some adjusting off camera. That'll do. That'll work. Okay, so I'll probably put an icon up here for this box. I don't know. I have a lot of things. I need to go by the tattoo shop and figure out when I can get my tattoo retouched up. I do need to take my dogs to my dad's house. I need to run by TJ Maxx because my friend and I are doing a TJ Maxx clearance Christmas. We're gonna find the most tackiest items in the clearance section, and that's what we're doing for gifts. I'm pumped about that. Actually, super pumped. So that gets us through Wednesday. Thursday, I already kind of had planned out football. We are going to the Cowboys game. So one of these boxes, I'm gonna mark different things. Not really sure. I actually might flip these two. I'm gonna mark down that we're going to the game, probably in this one. I'm also probably gonna mark down that we're driving to Texas and check in at our Airbnb up here. I don't know, but we'll figure that out later. What are we on? Friday. Friday is Black Friday, which I'm not really partaking in other than buying things from Sweet Koi Design because I'm a sucker. She showed another clip of the scratch-off ticket, which I only used once last year, but I need a scratch-off ticket for a percentage off. And I actually don't because I have enough stickers to cover me for a really long time. I really don't need any more. But, so I need to mark that in some way. I have the Are You Ready for Some Football, which seems kind of kind of weird to put it on a Friday. It does, but this whole week is football, so there's that. I'm actually going to put this one up top because I haven't yet put one up top. The only thing, actually no, I'm going to do a quarter box because that's payday for my husband from his last job, and I don't know when he starts getting paid for this new job. I don't know the pay schedule on that, so I'm going to mark payday of some sort. Possibly. But I'm going to leave it open until I know for sure. I need to talk to him and figure out. I know he for sure gets half a paycheck from his last job. And then I'll put the full box down. And then I have half boxes that I can utilize. But what else am I doing? Oh, I am going to use a half box because I do want to purchase from Sweet Kawaii Design. And then we are driving back home and picking up the dogs. I'm actually going to use that header in the cloud. I don't know why. I've been liking doing this for a little bit now. I think it's a good use of space. I don't think it quite, well, it probably does take up the same space as a half box, or at least close. Takes up a little less than a half box. And actually probably put the icon over there on that side. So yeah, I'll probably just mark down like with a car that we're driving home. So I'll go into my binder. I've got a travel section. I will probably make a video too of showing you guys an updated version of how I've been doing all of this. Okay. That green looks awful with this green, but I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. Green. Just to mark that we're driving back home. Or I'll switch it out and do something else if something comes up. Saturday, we are actually doing, I don't want to call it Thanksgiving, but like Thanksgiving dinner with my dad. It's not even really Thanksgiving meal. So the last light green box I have is the Go Team. I really like this one though, Tackle the Day. I wish that I had another box. If I wasn't, I should have just chosen not to color block from the beginning. That's my bad. But we are going over to my dad's. My brother's going to be there. We're going to play games, have a meal. I do need to do laundry. Ugh. I just need to be ready to pack up my bags and drive back to Wichita the next day. So I'm going to put down a half box. I think I'm debating if I should put laundry up here or if I should put it down here, because Saturday we really have nothing going on other than going to my dad's and laundry. So and I have a quarter box. I don't have another half box. Another half box would look good there. I could do a cloud with laundry, I guess. So I haven't done one up high yet this spread. I've really just been trying to vary what I've been putting on here. Like vary oh gosh, what's the word I want to use? The design that, I don't know, whatever. I've been trying to balance things out a bit. This isn't going to go the way I want. Because now I have space down here. Put this little guy there, I think. I could just move this up a bit and move this down and kind of even out the spacing a little bit, but should have thought this out a little bit better before I started filming. Thought I knew what I was doing. Oh man. But seriously, it's been a while. I just want to get back into more sharing my ideas. Posting my spread more often. Because I like looking at all of your guys' stuff. So it seems this got crooked. Go figure. I like looking at all of your guys' spreads because I get some inspiration from that too. So I'm sure you guys would like to see kind of my process, even if it is scattered. It's a process. I don't know. You know, I could move it down and add in a quarter box now that I just sat here and moved everything. Or move this up and add the quarter box at the bottom. Gosh. Some days, I swear. But this is real life right here, guys. This is what this is how I plan on a normal day. So I want to get this done so I can kind of show you guys what I've got going on the rest of the year. Because I am most of the way planned out. Okay, that's going to have to do. And then I'm going to slap down a quarter box. Now what's going in that quarter box? Again, I have no idea. But something will fill in that space. And I don't know yet what sticker I want to use up here. I have game day stickers. And that's kind of what we're really doing is we're getting together, we're having some food, and we are playing games. That's what I've wanted to do. So Sunday, I do have an assignment due for school. I did mark down that I wanted to do it on Saturday because I truly want to get it done Saturday. However, it is due on Sunday. So I actually am probably going to do a Hustle Hit Never Quit sticker. They're not like big assignments at all. I just have to go on and answer a question and then reply to one person. It's just, I guess, their way of making sure that we're still doing something. I don't know if they had to actually grade us on, I don't know, it's supposed to be reflective, so whatever that means to each person, I guess. So I'm going to put this down here. And then I feel like that's going a little crooked. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to move it up just a tad. But yeah, that is my second to last assignment. So what they actually suggested is getting it done early. That's probably what I'm going to do. As soon as the next one opens, I'm getting it done. So I have to pack up my car and drive back to Wichita. That's not going to take the whole day by any means, so I'm probably going to drop this down. I'm not sure. I've been just depending on the weather, depending on like what else. That's definitely not straight. I just don't know if it's not straight or if above is not straight. Just depending on like what I've got going on has been deciding what time I head back down to Wichita. And unfortunately, the last 2 weeks while I'm down there, I'm not coming home in between the weekends because I've got other stuff unfortunately going on, so I won't be coming home. I'm just gonna move this down a little bit so it's a little bit more even. I'm pretty bummed about that. Oh gosh, how shaky I am. Okay, so there's that. What I have left is I have a few full boxes, which, you know, who knows, I might end up moving some things around. I have a half box and a couple quarter boxes. The functional stuff will get spread out. I don't actually have to go grocery shopping because I already did that for the entire week. I will clean, that'll get put somewhere. And then I have some clouds left, another full box, and all these utensils. So I've quite the collection of utensils going on. Anyway, I'll open this back up. And there, that is what next week is going to look like. I obviously need to add in some more like deco icons. I will fill this out along the way. My to-do list will be completely full, and hopefully I can tackle most of it. Tackle, pun, football, yay. So there's that. Here's what the rest of the year looks like, since you won't see another video from me for a while. So I will put my December memories here once December is done and over with. I have not, surprisingly, maybe I've not ordered this yet. I don't know. I should probably get on that. I don't have that on here at all. I am doing another spread from the mystery kit because I have extra stuff left over. I am up on the fence right now on which spread I want to do this week. This is my last full week of my internship, and then it's my graduation week, and we get to start the countdown for my cruise. So this is all I have done for that. I can probably fill in a lot more now on this. And then we start the cruise. So we actually don't leave until the 21st. So that's why the meal plan sticker is there. I don't know if I haven't been using them, but I haven't been home. So I'm not sure if I'll keep doing the meal plan or not. And then we are cruising this whole day. I did just short little checklists because I want to fill the day with my memories and what we've been doing. And then the last week of the year, we fly back on the January 1st. And then I'm not touching this this part of the week because I'm going to transition over to my new Erin Condren, and will be a full new spread in that planner. So I'm cutting it off. We're just going to pretend like this whole section doesn't exist. So I would apologize for this being so long, but this is real life planning with me and how my brain functions when I sit down to actually plan. Things get moved around all the time. But I do hope that you enjoyed watching a little bit of this. Sorry, my hands were shaky. I will apologize for that. Watch my Instagram, and this week I will actually do a good job at posting what this looks like, doing a half week and a full week update for you guys. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys after the first of the year, probably.